Article 257A. Article 257A is 42nd Amendment Act, and Article 131 is Supreme Court. Article 245(1) is state jurisdiction. Article 275 is grants in aid. So here 10th Finance Commission Shri K.C. Pant is correct, and 9th Finance Commission Shri K.N.K.P. Salve is correct. So 10th Finance Commission Pant and 9th Finance Commission Salve. The financial position of the Panchayat is reviewed under Article 243I. The qualifications for state legislature is that 25 years of age in the case of legislative assembly and 30 years of age in the case of legislative council. Council is correct. Madras Legislative Council was formed by the Indian Councils Act of 1861. So enactment of the budget in the ascending order. First, the scrutiny by the departmental committees is done, then the voting on demand for grants is done, then the passing of the appropriation bill, and the last is the passing of the finance bill. Consider the following statements about the electoral representative, which among the following is state. The electoral college consists of the elected members of both houses of parliament, and the elected members of the state legislature and the union territories. So assertion is that Article 51A does not expressly cast any fundamental duty on the state. Article R, the duty of every citizen of India is the collective duty of the state. Both A and R are true. Here, which of the following fundamental rights is incorrectly paired? So here 2 and 3 only are incorrectly paired. Whereas Article 12 is the definition of state, and Article 35 is correct for the legislation to give effect to the provisions of the fundamental rights. The word union in the Union of States in our Constitution was inspired by the Canadian Constitution. The power of the High Courts to issue certain writs is common under Article 226 is correct, and then the establishment of a common High Court in 2 or more states is correct for Article 231. So choose the correct answer. Then the first American Constitution was the first to begin with the preamble is correct. And then a republic includes all public offices being open to every citizen without any discrimination is the republic. This 1 and 4 are correct. State Industries Promotion Corporation of India (SIPCOT) was established by Tamil Nadu government for the development of large scale and the medium scale industries only, and not for the small scale industries. From the following in the year 1962, in the wake of Chinese invasion, which action act was passed? Anti-Cession Act was passed. Accession social justice basically does not deal with equal social opportunities. Reason is that social justice is non-proportional to either social equality or social rights. Both are wrong. Assertion is that the overall policy of framework for the social sectors in India is laid out by the central government. A reason is that the state governments have considerable flexibility in designing policies. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Here the right matches are first backward class commission Tamil Nadu appointment was before 1970 itself and not 1970, so it is wrong. First communal order also 1920 is wrong. So Ambasandar commission is a reservation totaling to 69% is correct. Uh, uh, and a report on Tamil Nadu Backward Classes Commission justifying the existing reservation on 8th July in 2011 is correct. 3 and 4 are correct. So here the schemes with the respective beneficiaries. For the Babu Jagjivan Ram Chatravas Yojana, the beneficiaries are all scheduled castes. Atal Vayu Yojana beneficiaries are senior citizens. Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karyakaram Yojana, the beneficiaries are minorities. Pradhan Mantri Janjantiya Vikas Mission, the beneficiaries are scheduled tribes. The Justice Party was established in the year 1916 by T. M. Nair and Tyagaraya Shetty. Arranged in chronological order, Madras United League first renamed as Madras Dravidian Association, then only the 1916 South Indian Liberal Federation was formed, and then A. Subbarayulu Reddyar fought against the Swarajya Party. The Ministry of A. Subbarayulu Reddyar fought against the Swarajya Party, and then the Periyar EVR transformed the Justice Party into Dravida Kalagam in 1944. Which of the following Tamil Nadu government's initiatives are correct? Allocation of 5 crores to translate all the work of Anil Ambedkar into Tamil through Tamil Development Department, and then allocation of 5 crore for creation of separate Department of Tamil Literature in JNU Delhi. Over half of India's GDP comes from rural India, and almost two-thirds of rural GDP comes from non-farm activities. Despite this, there are too many people engaged in low productivity occupations, and a lot more work of better, predictable nature is needed to enable a better life for rural India's inhabitants, especially the young. Here, what can be inferred from the above statement about the economic contribution of rural India to the overall GDP? So, the rural India contributes more than half of India's GDP, and a significant portion comes from non-farming activities. Which of the following statements are true about the Chief Minister's breakfast scheme? Primary school children benefit from the scheme. Primary school children benefit from the Chief Minister's breakfast scheme, and the scheme has led to improvement in learning skills among children. So the four engines regarding the development in budget 2025-2026 is: first engine is agriculture, second engine is MSMEs, third engine is investment in people, fourth engine is export. Tamil Pudavan scheme, what is correct? It was improve the financial status of all male students in government school education, and then monthly financial assistance of rupees 1000 is provided to them. Why business firms choose Tamil Nadu as their preferred destination for investment? Uh, so the state of the art infrastructure is correct. Name the scheme a tri-ministerial effort which includes women and child development, health and family welfare, and human resource development. This scheme is Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme. assertion during 2001 to 2026 for the states Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Uttar Pradesh, the population is expected to increase by 45 to 55%. Reason is that more than half of demographic transition is expected during that period. A and R are 2 and R is the correct explanation of A. The demographic dividend is defined as the rise in the rate of economic growth due to a rising share of working age in the people in the population. Reason is that India is in the midst of process where it faces the window of opportunity created by demographic dividend. A and R are true, but R is not the current explanation of A. So PMGSY is rural connectivity, Gram Sadak Yojana, and DDUGKY is focus on rural uh, Kalyan Yojana, rural youth between the age of 15 to 35 years from poor families. Then NRLM, National Rural or NRLM, Sustainable Livelihood Opportunities, and MNREGA for that is for a livelihood in security in rural areas. Mahatma National Gandhi Rural Employment Guarantee Act, livelihood security in rural areas. So, water conservation programs and states. Andhra Pradesh, Neeru Chetu. For Bihar, it is Jaljivan Haryali. For Gujarat, it is Sujalam Sufalam Jal Sanjay Abhiyan. And for Haryana, it is Jal Jeevan Hai. Jal Hi Jeevan Hai.